This guy pretends to be a secret agent, so he can seduce women and scam them out of money. His name is Freegard, and he is 22 years old when all of this starts. He is living in England and working as a bartender at a local bar. But Freegard is not just a bartender. He is also a con artist, and a very good one. One day around 1993, while he is at work, he meets a customer named John, who is a student at a nearby university. Freegard starts talking to him and spins an unbelievable story. He tells John that he is a highly trained MI5 agent on a secret mission to investigate students at the university who may be connected to dangerous activity. John believes him and even wants to help. Freegard then meets two of John's friends, and before long, he tells them that his cover has been exposed and that they are all in danger. According to him, they have to leave immediately or they will be killed. So the four of them set off on a cross-country trip. A few days into that trip, Freegard says they are being tracked by a dangerous organization and that they must stay off the grid to survive. He tells them they cannot contact their families or friends, and they listen. After traveling for a while, they rent an apartment in Sheffield, England. Freegard keeps feeding them fear, telling them they are still in serious danger. He makes them change their appearances, cut their hair, dye their hair, and even change their names. Then he tells them they all need jobs so they can pay rent. When they work and get paid, he takes their money, saying he must handle everything because he is the one in charge. This strange setup continues for months. Then, whenever he wants to move, Freegard says their location has been compromised and forces them to leave their jobs and relocate to another city. They get new apartments and new jobs over and over again. This cycle lasts for years. By 1998, the group still believes he is an MI5 agent and that they are being hunted. Then Freegard tells them that MI5 now requires payment for protection. He says they must raise a large amount of money, so he convinces them to ask their parents for help. And shockingly, it works. Together, they collect around £500,000. Around this time, John starts realizing something is wrong. He figures out that Freegard is lying and is not a secret agent at all, so he leaves the group. But the others stay, and Freegard even gets into a relationship with one of the women. By the early 2000s, the money runs out, so Freegard goes looking for new victims. In West London, he gets a job at a car dealership and uses it to meet more women. He tells them the same story, that he is a secret agent, and then he gets close to them and takes their money. One of those women is Elizabeth, a newly married 22-year-old. Freegard quickly charms her and convinces her that she is now in danger too. He tells her to cut off contact with her family, her friends, and even her husband, and she obeys. Then he tells her she must prove her loyalty through a series of tests. He makes her dye her hair, sleep at Heathrow Airport, and live on park benches during the winter. She goes along with it. Then he pressures her into taking out more than £14,000 in loans and giving him the money. Freegard uses the money to fund an expensive lifestyle for himself, buying clothes, cars, and taking trips. Then in 2002, he meets another woman named Kim, a psychologist. He tells her the same lie, that he is a secret agent, and soon they are in a relationship. He takes her on trips and promises to marry her, but then tells her she must become a spy too. She quits her job, cuts off her family and friends, and fully commits. After that, he convinces her to ask her parents for £20,000 for spy training. They agree, and once that works, he keeps asking for more. It seems like Freegard may keep scamming people forever, until the truth finally catches up to him. One of the women he had previously deceived had already gone to the police, and investigators had been watching him for some time. When they realize he is now targeting Kim's parents, they contact them and explain everything. In 2003, Kim's parents agree to help with a sting operation. Kim's mother contacts Freegard and tells him she will give him the money in cash if he meets her at the local airport. Freegard shows up expecting payment, but police are waiting for him. And just like that, he is arrested. He is later sentenced to life in prison, though years afterward he is released on appeal because of a technicality.